What's a story you'll never tell your kids? When I was 15, my older brother Jake was everyone's golden boy. Jake had this habit of borrowing my birthday and Christmas money, always promising to pay me back. Mom would hand me $50 for my birthday. Jake would ask for $20 by dinner. Christmas money from Grandma, gone by New Year's. Over 3 years, he'd systematically stolen almost $800 and laughed every time I asked for it back. Then I discovered he was stealing more than money. I walked into his room looking for my calculator and found a box under his bed. Inside were my rare Pokemon cards that Grandpa gave me before he passed. I immediately checked eBay on his laptop and found his seller account, Jake the Great 99. He'd already sold half my collection for over $2,000, including Grandpa's prized Japanese Mew card. I confronted him immediately, tears streaming down my face. He shrugged and said, "Prove it, loser." I ran to Mom crying, showed her the empty card binder, explained everything. Jake calmly followed me downstairs and told Mom I'd probably lost them or sold them myself for money. He even suggested I was going through a troubled phase and making up stories for attention. Mom believed him instantly because perfect Jake would never lie to his little brother. That night, I planned my revenge. I knew 3 crucial things about Jake. He was bringing his new girlfriend Lisa over after school tomorrow. He was absolutely terrified of any spider or crawling insect, and our parents worked late every Wednesday. I spent the next week collecting daddy longlegs from our basement, garage, and shed. Every morning before school, I'd grab 5 or 6 and carefully store them in a large terrarium in my closet. I fed them fruit flies and made sure they stayed healthy and active. By Wednesday, I had 60 live spiders ready for deployment, all energetic and eager to explore new territory. Wednesday morning arrived. Jake left for school first, like always, bragging to his friends on the phone about his hot date. I stayed home, sick, with a convenient stomach bug, and got to work immediately. I placed clusters of spiders in his dresser drawers, scattered individuals across his bed sheets, tucked them between his pillows, and saved the biggest group for his closet where he'd definitely look first when showing off his varsity jacket. I positioned myself in the hallway when they arrived. Jake was in full show-off mode, talking loud about his football scholarship offers from 3 different colleges. His girlfriend Lisa was clearly impressed, laughing at everything he said and touching his arm constantly. They headed straight to his room, Jake promising to show her his trophy collection. I heard him say, "Let me just grab my varsity jacket to show you the patches," followed by the closet door creaking open. The scream that erupted from Jake was absolutely inhuman. High-pitched, fear-filled, the kind of sound that makes neighbors call police immediately. Lisa shrieked when she saw him stumbling backward, frantically brushing spiders off his precious jacket while more rained down from above. When Jake fell backward onto his bed in panic, dozens more spiders scattered in every direction. Lisa jumped onto his desk chair as Jake completely lost it, tears streaming down his face, hyperventilating as he swatted at spiders. Lisa demanded to know what was wrong with him, if he was having some kind of mental breakdown. Jake couldn't form coherent words, just kept pointing and sobbing like a terrified child. When she opened his dresser to get him a clean shirt, even more spiders poured out like a horror movie. She grabbed her bag and ran downstairs. Jake chased after her, still crying and begging her not to leave, trying to explain between sobs. From my bedroom window, I watched her speed away while Jake stood in our driveway having a complete emotional breakdown, reputation destroyed forever. Lisa never spoke to him again and told everyone at school he was seriously disturbed.